Okay, so do we vote for a topic?
Yeah, we're
Sure.
here.
All right. Well, we could do all of them if we have time.
Okay.
All right. So we could start for the first one.
The end of the world. Okay, I'm clearly not prepared for this.
Yeah. All right. Sure. So I'll start. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what's your feelings about the end of the world? Like, do you have are you scared about it, or you think it's just something inevitable that you're sure it's gonna happen?
Well, what kind of disaster is going to happen? We have to start with knowing what exactly is going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go first with that. I think probably nuclear war because humans are unpredictable.
Yeah. Well, I think that one thing that can happen is is a solar storm. If a big solar storm actually gets to hit us, we would lose all of our electronics, and pretty much we'll have to say goodbye to electricity for a while. And I think that's going to drive some people crazy, and maybe it may not be like the actual end of the world, but I think it's something that can affect us. Like this is I think it's something that can affect us like a lot.
Yeah. But I'm not really familiar with the solar storm. What is it?
Well, back in 1989, there was a small solar storm that actually affected Hydro-Quebec.
Okay.
And one region of Quebec lost power for like about 9 hours.
Huh. With
Yep.
a solar storm, what is it like?
Well, not really familiar, but like it has like some sort of it's like a magnetic storm that does things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our society is kind of completely reliable on electricity, and so I
Yeah.
feel like it's also a possibility that without electricity for a long period of time,
Yeah,
like
like
without,
imagine living like a few months without electricity.
yeah,
Like you'll have no communications, no transportation. You'll have nothing.
I mean, like without communications, the whole basis of our society is fucked. Like
Yeah.
we can't do anything. So I feel like a uh, if communications get terminated, I feel like it would be really possible of a possibility for a civil war to start. You know, like the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
that's possible. Maybe people would go like people would probably fight to get resources,
Yeah,
and I don't think people are going to cooperate to rebuild society.
yeah. I mean, without communications, the internet, our lifestyle is completely different. You know, like
Yes.
everything we do in a day is, in some way, shape, or form, is linked with technology or in some uh, in some shape or form.
Yeah, and also bank accounts are gonna, well, not
Yeah,
exist anymore. So say goodbye to your money.
yeah. The money doesn't have any value anymore.
Yeah.
Because I saw a documentary about something. It's apparently almost all the money in the world is numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like physical money isn't really as much present as we think it is. So if, for example, something got pirated or hacked and the system shut down, like our whole economic system will also shut down.
Yes, indeed.
I have nothing to say. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to find out one thing that you remembered about. Yeah, I just need to find a YouTube channel that it came off of. Yeah, I forgot what was named.
But I mean, what would you do if it was the end of the world? You know, did you have a strategy to stay alive or to be the best, like the most able to
Well,
survive in your area?
Not gonna lie, I would probably just shoot myself.
Yeah, yeah. I
ooh.
feel like no, I feel like most people will actually do that.
I mean,
Well,
it's not. It isn't going to be like Fallout 4, where you're running around killing raiders. You're probably just going to get shot first before you.
Yeah,
hmm. Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Well,
like the
if I have to survive, if that's the goal, well, I would pack my bags and like pack everything that's essential for to survive, and I'll basically just uh s- go to somewhere like more rural and
hmm
just or in the forest or something, somewhere far from cities because there's gonna be like a lot of um angry mobs.
yeah. But the
So
problem with that is, like I just thought about it recently. It's that most of the streets and yeah, most of the streets are gonna be completely packed with people trying to get away from the city. So you're probably not gonna be able to move very fast.
well, maybe not use like the actual streets. I think I should use like bicycles.
Bicycle?
Well, I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, yeah, yeah, it's
you don't need fuel. You don't
yeah,
need like maintenance is really easy. So just take a bike and just go away.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so sorry for being really off topic, but I actually just found out what I was thinking of. The
hmm
false vacuum. Pretty much, if let me just see explanation again. This is somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty complicated.
All right, so what do you think, like, what would be the principal cause, like the most probable cause of the end of the world? You think it would be maybe
Um,
war between two countries or something like that?
I'm thinking either nuclear war or the false vacuum.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I think it would be the war that would be most probable. Because, you know,
I
with
think
the... Yeah, go ahead.
a virus could. I think a global virus is more probable.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are old viruses that we don't have vaccines anymore because well they're already gone. But if someone gets to recreate an old virus,
Yeah.
well, and they just spread the virus all across the world, we don't have the vaccine anymore. So we'll have to. It'll take time to redevelop something, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wouldn't they still remember like how to do it at least? Because I think institutions still have like every known document case or whatever. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think we had a vaccine for the plague or something like that. Like one of the worst sicknesses in the
well,
past.
I just remember like watching a documentary or something. I don't really remember what I watched, but like the Soviet Union had made like some old vir had like some virus made some old virus that we don't
Mm-hmm.
have the vaccine anymore. Like they just have it in their like they just have it and they could just spread the virus everywhere.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure if the source is good, so I can't say if that actually happened. But I think that they have like the virus thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like I mean, with the advancement of technology, I mean, in the future it would be very possible for someone to recreate a sickness like that, a virus, and to spread it around. I mean, I'm not sure what someone would do it, like what would be their mobile, but still, it would be possible, I think.
Well, to survive, we'll have to move to Greenland
Greenland.
because we all know that in the game, Plague Inc. Greenland is very hard to infect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't like aren't smallpox vaccines still around in case like somebody managed to get a viral smallpox and some pieces of bioterrorism?
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand that.
So from what I've heard, smallpox vaccines are still around because
Okay.
even though they only exist in like laboratories, like
Yeah.
2 laboratories, in one in Russia, one in the US, they still create it because they think that there could possibly be a bioterrorism attack using smallpox.
Huh.
Well, I guess we're not that screwed.
Yeah. Right, I think we can get to the next subject.
Yeah, good idea. What's the next one? Old analog technology. I think what I meant by this was like, I'm trying. Okay, let's talk about analog, analog audio, like cassette tapes, vinyl records, 8 tracks, any analog audio. What do you think about analog audio versus digital audio?
Well, I mean, I'm not really familiar with the old technology, but I think modern technology with digital MP3 files, it would be a lot more reliable than the old technology.
Yes, it's more reliable. However, does it sound the same? Because MP3 files are compressed.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that more modern technology would mean better quality.
I mean, my father's actually trying to set up a analog system upstairs in my house. We haven't tested it yet, so let's report back to you guys.
All right.
And then it sounds digital analog.
Huh. All right. Well,
I'm
you
hearing a
could.
lot of noise. Like I
He's,
don't know if it's just me, but I'm hearing a lot of noise.
yeah. But sorry, you got something analog in your house, but you don't really know what it is. Is that it?
Yeah, hold on. Well, we have a turntable and stuff like that, but we haven't actually actually tested them.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna turn on my mic because that might be a reason why it goes. Is that any better? I just turned it down to 80.
Yeah, I think it's better.
It sounds better, yeah.
Because I mean, I saw like cassettes like VHS
Yes.
tapes, and often like the tapes inside it would go like everywhere,
yeah,
and you couldn't be able to use it anymore.
Well, actually, I've never experienced that in my life. Like, I've used VHS for the majority of the 2000s, and I've never really had like a tape that would just like destroy itself.
Yeah.
But with cassette tapes, however, I had a malfunctioning cassette player that would destroy your tapes.
Okay.
But other than that, I've never had like an experience where the medium it auto destroys itself.
I mean, I actually do have some cassette tapes on me right now. Only problem, I don't have anything to read it on or write or anything.
I mean, I also saw a post on Reddit about someone who said that what with like Steam games and digital movies, you never really buy the movie itself or the game itself. You buy the ability to see it, so you rent it basically, and so you don't really have the rights to keep it if the service that provided you with the movie or game decides that they want to remove that privilege to you. Well, they can, and there's no reason why they couldn't do it.
Oh, so you mean like streaming services can just get like
No, but I mean,
your...
yeah, like I mean with Steam games, You don't buy the game, you rent it basically.
Hmm.
So you don't buy a physical copy or the game itself.
Alright,
Well,
alright, so off topic, and pretty off, well not that off topic, but still off topic. Does
Hmm.
anyone know how to does anyone know how to repair a Commodore 64?
It didn't know how to
I,
repair Commodore 64.
Because I
And
have one I have one right now in front of me, and whenever I try turning it on, it'll just come up with like a scrambled screen. That's like every single block that can have a piece of text in it is now a different color, and this random piece of text in those boxes.
well, I'm not a professional. I'm not really familiar with the Commodore 64.
can you
But
still write on it? Like write codes on it?
There. No, I cannot write any code on it either.
Huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my RCA to HDMI converter so I can turn it on my screen right now. So I'll be right back.
All right.
all right.
I mean, at my cottage we had an MS-DOS, which is like a 1984
Yeah, yeah.
computer. Yeah, I had one of those. Well, my grandfather had those, and he bought it when it was really the beginning of computers. You know,
Yeah.
everybody was still like, I'm not sure about computers, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he bought one because one of his friends told him that it was a great investment because it was the beginning, and he bought one. So like 2 years ago, I think I tried to power it on and to make some code on it, and I realized how the technology had like moved on from old computers and how life before was so different from how it is now.
I actually know how to use MS-DOS a little bit. I have like I managed to install Windows 95 on DOS on yes on MS-DOS, yes,
Windows
on a
one.
virtual machine.
Oh, okay, so
I don't
an
actually I don't
emulator.
have yeah I don't have the actual hardware,
Oh, okay.
but
But
yeah
is it the
it's
same thing?
what's the same thing? Is
Yeah,
MS-DOS
no, like the
on a
emulator.
virtual machine?
Is
It
it?
should be the same, but you know sometimes nothing's perfect. Sometimes
Yeah,
you can find like something that doesn't work properly, but it technically it should be the same
yeah, yeah.
because
Uh,
it's software mimicking hardware, so it's kind of hard to.
yeah, it's always going to be different a little bit. There's always mistakes. So, how much analog stuff do you have at home? Because I mean,
Oh,
I don't really have anything. We all put that in the trash like a couple of years ago.
ooh,
Yeah, yeah, no, no. I mean, with the arrival of the PS3, the PlayStation 3, with the Blu-ray and DVD reader
oh,
that was
okay.
implemented in it, like we didn't have any need for it anymore.
So you don't have any analog anything
No,
at
not
home?
really. And I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, no, I don't. Maybe if I looked like in my attic somewhere deep inside it, I would maybe be able to find something, but I'm
I
really not
see.
sure.
Well, I have a collection. Well, not a big one, like a pretty small collection of vinyl records,
Okay, that's pretty
and
cool.
I have a few cassette tapes, but most of them are like me recording stuff from the radio from a while ago,
Okay, yeah,
and well, I have a few VHS tapes,
yeah.
and that's pretty much that I think.
But I mean, you have a lot more knowledge than I do about these things, so.
Yeah, actually, in my room, I actually made a super compact television set with a what's it called? A portable DVD player with a
Okay.
screen.
Uh,
That thing is the actual display. That thing is the quote unquote television.
Okay.
and I managed to plug a VCR to the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and the VCR has a few inputs. So I plugged a Super Nintendo to the VCR, and it's now it's like an actual television set because you can watch movies on VHS, and you can play games on the Super Nintendo.
Damn, that's pretty cool. You know, when you talk
And
about the portable DVD readers, are you talking about the things that you used to put in the back of seats in the car?
no, like those things that look like tiny laptops, but when you open them, you just
There's
put the
a
disc in and
oh, okay.
you just
Yeah, I see.
watch.
Damn.
If people were still broadcasting analog over the air television, I could plug an antenna to the VCR so I can actually watch real
TV.
television.
Uh,
But they don't broadcast analog over the air anymore. At least
uh,
not here. They only broadcast in digital now, so I'll need a
yeah.
converter, but I don't have a converter.
Mm.
So
Is that expensive? The
it shouldn't
converter?
be expensive, but I just don't have one right now.
Oh,
Alright, I'm
okay.
back.
Hey, man.
Well, actually, I can I can only detect two channels on digital nowadays, and they're both state media. They're like CBC and Radio Canada.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
The
it's not
basics.
bad. It's free, but
Yeah.
it's but like I used to be able to detect like 10 channels before I moved,
Mm.
so it's a big downgrade.
Alright. Ooh. Alright, that was bad. Alright. I actually reset my screen.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, I accidentally knocked over my screen when I was trying to plug in my commerce store.
Let's see if it works.
I hope it does.
Maybe I think it's important keeping all technology together. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
know
part of history.
I just said I put some of it in the trash, but still,
Oh,
yeah, no, but it's my
you should be
parents. It's not
punished.
my fault. But you know, still,
I mean, I have like a whole bunch of DOS systems actually in my. I have like a DOS system right there. Bunch of Macs back there. Yeah, I'm pretty much equipped for like basic stuff. Just that none of it works.
oh, okay,
Oh,
that
They have
sucks.
all give a different reasons.
Yeah, maybe you could repair them if you have the knowledge, like you know.
I mean, most of the problems are because, for example, if one of my Macs died because for some reason trying to plug in it again after unplugging it killed power supply and took down
Ah,
everything else.
okay,
oof.
yeah,
While another one of my Macs, when I was trying to fix it, the motherboard video display freaked out, and right after the screen died.
damn, it sucks.
A few computers I got non-working, and I'm unable to repair them. My compact barely works because after I attempted to try to upgrade to a newer after I attempted to try to upgrade to a 3 and 4 drive,
Yeah,
it wouldn't read from the drive, and I don't have anything to actually use at 5 and 1/4. So
mm. I
I'm
feel
stuck in a
a lot of these old things I feel are a lot more durable than the newer things.
Oh yes,
Like
definitely.
for example, the Nokia phones in like
Oh
a
yeah.
couple of years ago, and now with the iPhone that breaks within a year or two.
I actually want one of these old Nokia phones from the 2000s.
You want
I
to
want
use
one.
it, or you just want it to?
No. I want to use it as my regular phone.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like you would get looked at in the streets for having a Nokia
well,
phone, but it's not a
uh,
bad thing. I mean, I think it's a good thing.
yeah,
You're still reusing technology, so it's cool.
it's gonna last for another 50 years, and Yeah, I'll be good for.
Are there any phones like that on eBay or things like that?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
So why I have to untangle this cable? Okay, there we go. It's mostly untangled. I don't know why I was plugging to it though. Let me just find an outlet. Ooh. Ow. Why do I keep that Macintosh RF shield out? Anyway, I'm about to plug it in for the first time.
Let's see if it works. Ooh. Let's see.
So
we got
exciting.
power. Let me just. Alright, so it just came up with a white screen, so I'm gonna turn it off and on again.
Huh.
Black screen.
That's not good.
Now it's only black. Oh, purple screen. That's new
Ooh.
color. Let me switch resolution. Maybe it's just resolution. So.
I mean, you can convert it to Christmas lights now, at least.
Huh.
Oh, alright, that's bad news. That's definitely bad news.
What happened?
I might send a photo of it. Yeah, I can't really explain it. Just it gives people seizures. The hell I'm gonna say. Yeah, I think one of the RAM chips scrambled. I think it was way.
At least you have power.
I have power, but hold on. I need to find this. Oh, yeah, here. Then.
Oh, alright. Yeah, that's not good.
And it's like flashing.
Ooh.
Other times, just one solid color. It'll like have a few glitches, and it'll tell it's a single color.
Are you sure it's not one of your cables, maybe, that doesn't work or is damaged?
I should probably have to check that. Hold on. Hold on. Does this make any noise?
It's making noise.
Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I forgot. HDMI doesn't really put noise through. Ooh, this box is already getting warm, so that's probably bad news.
Yeah.
I wonder if I plug in it, if I plug anything else, if it will try to like boot a game or something. There. Finally, I used my Commodore cassette. Oh, I wonder what this pin is for. It's like a weird thing hanging off the side. Probably for grounding, but I don't really know how anything to ground it to. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, so do you have power?
That's always good.
Well, yep, everything is going wrong on my desk. It's just a complete mess. Now,
Oh.
let me go find an actual Commodore cassette. Be right back.
Alright. Well.
So.
That's my tape. Eject. Put this in. Close. Play. Well, good news, it's actually spinning. Bad news, the screen is still glitched out.
I feel like maybe the video card might be broken.
Might be shot.
Yeah.
So I'll probably open up and see if I can find anything like burnt or something. Well, that's even worse. Apparently, since they can't read it, since the tape is freaking out, the counter is just going up by itself. Hold on. I should probably stop that. Stop. You check. Yeah, so I think. Oh, yep. This computer is not right.
That sucks.
So, I'm just gonna attempt to clean off my desk. Well, first turn off the system. So, I'm gonna try it one more time. See if I can get anything else out. Nope, just more loud, not screeching. Just yeah. Well, and I just dropped the cassette. Good job. So I'm gonna power off the system, unplug it. Maybe I messed up on making the power supply. I mean, it does have a 9-volt AC and then a USB power plug.
Yeah.
9-volt AC?
Yes, it uses 9-volt AC on one line and then 5. And I forgot how much volts on the line.
I don't really know what that is though.
Well, it's okay. Who wants some Skittles? I have a bag of Skittles.
can't
Yeah,
eat-
I'll
I
take
can't-
one.
All right.
I can't eat Skittles because freaking braces.
Ooh.
And I just got them tightened, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't even put this case on correctly. Oh well, guess it's time to work on it.
All right,
I have a whole history behind me of me accidentally killing computers in one way or another.
So...
Oh, there goes that RAM stick. So while I attempt to navigate, while I
My
attempt to-
Skittle!
Oh, he dropped the Skittles.
he got the skill, didn't he?
Oh no.
So I was working on a latitude. So just this week I was working on a latitude, and for some reason, the latitude decided between Monday and Wednesday, the latitude decided to burn itself out, and one of the ships imploded.
That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, I don't know how nobody noticed it till now, but yeah, it smelled like burnt electronics when I got near it, and then when I opened it up, and somebody pointed out that there was a burn mark on the bottom of the keyboard. And I look at the chips, and I see like one of the chips is completely burned, and other chips around it melted.
Damn. Yeah,
That's hot.
that doesn't do good to a computer.
It's fine. Just need a little bit of Windex.
Yeah. With Windex.
The best solution.
Alright, so we can change subjects, I feel.
All right. I feel like we're like in a round
Hot
table or
topic.
something.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the next thing? High-tech stuff. I don't know what I meant by high-tech stuff.
Quantum computers?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's complicated. I have no clue what I usually am talking about when I'm talking about computers.
Isn't anything about like computers being able to do like really complex mathematical equations, like not the simple kind of equations, but like millions of digits and numbers and fractions, stuff like that. Nothing like a normal modern computer could do.
Yeah. So while I attempt to, I'm gonna keep my converse on my desk. I'm gonna start working on it probably. So if you start hearing a lot of like stuff being moved around or like something getting unscrewed, or me saying something that's off topic, then it's probably just me trying to cope with what just happened.
Alright.
Oh, this cable's still plugged in. I should go. Hold on. I don't need this.
So Doughnut, I heard you wanted to build a computer like soon. Do you have
yes.
Do you have any ideas of the parts or what you would want like to be able to do on that computer?
Well, why don't I start by telling you my current specs?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, this is amazing. I've got a Intel Pentium CPU, a G860.
Damn.
That
The power in that thing is
Oh
awesome.
yeah, maximum
Power.
power. Got 4 gigs of RAM, and got an Intel HD graphics.
Yeah, not even any specifications, just Intel HD
Yeah, no.
graphics.
There's no numbers. Intel HD graphics without any numbers.
Oof,
So
okay.
I assume that's the first generation.
Huh, that's pretty nice.
Probably the worst because it's the first one.
So is it a laptop or a desktop?
Yeah, it's a desktop.
Desktop, huh?
Don't let the dual screen fool you. This computer is absolutely horrible.
Oh, I got 2 DMs while I was trying to repair my computer. Hold on, what's the Oh, some guy asked me how it's going. Also, if you hear any like loud mechanical keyboards, that's me because I'm
Alright.
I mean, my current computer is fine if you want to do like regular light web browsing or I
Yeah.
don't know, Microsoft Office or I do video editing on this, but I can't like I try to edit in 1080p 60 frames per second, but that's
Mm-hmm.
too much. It lags a lot.
Oh, okay.
So I have to tune it down. 720p seems to work okay. Other than that, I can play a Minesweeper maximum settings,
Dude, that
1
man.
million FPS.
That's impossible. How did you do that?
So uh yeah. How do you want me to call you? I didn't really ask you.
Who, me or
Yeah, the other one. I don't know his name.
well, it seems like he has 3 names
AI complex or Wi-Fi
or floppy disk.
or floppy disk. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll explain my name. So the floppy disk part is just my group investigation. The 05 AI complex is like the nickname that I use that's based off SCP, and then Wi-Fi is actually my virtual.
Okay. So it's alright if I call you I'd call you AI. Alright.
It's fine.
Alright.
Fine.
Okay.
I still like it when people call me by my real name online.
Aaron.
Skynet
Skynet.
is gonna doom us all.
Alright. So AI. What do you have any modern computers except
Yes,
for
I
your
have
Macintosh?
I have multiple. What's it? So, I know, since I'm pretty young, I still have a few, I still have parents, and my
Uh-huh.
parents sort of spoil me.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of a problem. So, so I have a GTX 1070, hold on, let me check specs up here, specs. Oh, that just opens up my file. Anyway, so remember I have a GTX 1070 in here. What is it?
That's actually a very good card.
System information. Alright, I got my system information up here. But sure, I'm just opening my driver's device. So I have a i7 707 a 7700K CPU.
Alright. Yeah, that's good.
Damn.
That's really good, actually.
A GTX 1070 is how I was saying. And I think 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Alright. Yeah, that's good. 16 is a lot.
And then my second computer, and since I live in a split household, at my other house, if I remember, it's a GTX 1080. I think it's an i7, but I forgot what number. And then I think it has 16 gigs, right? Either 8 or 16 gigs.
Did you build your computer yourself, or did you buy it?
No, it's the GTX 1071 is a cyber PC.
Okay.
GTX 1080 is an Alienware.
Alienware. Oh, okay. Okay.
The only reason I got an Alienware because it was cheaper.
How much did you buy it for? The Alienware.
I forgot how much the Alienware actually. It was like 2.2 thousand, I think.
Okay. In US dollars or Canadian?
America.
American, alright.
You know what I want on my new computer? I want a CRT monitor.
I didn't want
The old
your
monitors, the old ones.
Yes.
wide boy.
Why do that you won't be able to watch it in 1080p then?
Oh no. Some CRT monitors can have a really high resolution.
Really?
Probably rare.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it expensive? I feel like it would be more expensive.
Well, I mean, I could just go to like a I can go like I could just walk in a random neighborhood. I'll just see like a CRT monitor. I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's mine now.
No, but I mean, a CR2 computer that would be a good resolution.
I don't think they're that rare. They shouldn't be. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm.
I think they were pretty common, but like back in the days, people didn't have like a 2000 by I don't know how many pixels wide. Like I don't think that they would set their computer up like at a high resolution like back in the days.
Yeah, I guess most movies and games would be maybe not HD, like 480p. I don't know if I'm right. I'm just saying.
Um, well, for television, I think for television. It's 480 interlaced. For yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
NTSC is 480 interlaced, 480i. For
Okay.
computers, it really depends on your computer, your actual computer, how you set the computer.
Yeah.
Oh,
The resolution
oh,
you set.
come on, keyboard port. Can you please okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, and I think when this go. Sorry. Yeah, I started doing CRT myself too, but it's only for like because I have a whole bunch of computers with no actual like CRT or anything. So yeah.
I mean, my first computer, my very first computer, I realized, like after months and months of researching how to build a computer, I realized it's not that difficult. If maybe you follow a tutorial, you can do it very simply without too much mistakes.
Yeah.
Except the first time I built my computer, I made a big mistakes. Like when it was time to put my motherboard inside my case, instead of putting the backplate on the motherboard and then screwing it in the case, I just put the screws into the case and on my motherboard, which damaged it a little bit, but it was still fine. I could still use it. So my first computer, I think it overheated a lot,
Ow.
but still, it worked. So
You know how to avoid overheating? You play outside
yeah,
during
yeah.
the win. Like the other day, it was like -20 or something. I
Hmm.
was like, I wonder how a computer would react. So I took like an old computer in the garage, and then I just went outside and just
What
messed around with the computer.
what happened then?
Well, nothing much.
Ah.
It's just normal.
But the
Sadly.
problem is that if I would do that, I have a water cooled PC right now, so
Oh, it's gonna
that
freeze.
yeah, that would probably not be good.
Like it's gonna crack and
Yeah, it's gonna freeze inside the tubes.
all right. Note to self next time.
Research your subjects.
Actually make questions. Prepare questions.
But my more recent computer, I have a 1080 Yeah, I bought it I bought the pieces on the internet a couple months ago. I think it was September. And I tried to power it after I finished building the computer. And I realized that the CPU cooler wasn't doing anything. It wasn't working. So at first I feared that maybe it was broken in some way. But then I realized I just hadn't like put it on the CPU correctly. So I almost fried my $500 CPU because of a mistake I made. But I was all right,
Like,
thankfully. Yeah.
well, the computer I'm using right now is from like 2014, so that kind of explains why it has a Pentium.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that I don't think it explains because I have a laptop from I own a laptop from 2004. It has an Intel Pentium M,
Oof.
and like there's also this computer from the early 2000 with an Intel Pentium 4, and then I have this computer from the 2010s with a Pentium. Why is there a Pentium in this computer?
I mean, I realized something with a lot of computers made by Dell or HP or things like that. I realized they cheap out a lot on the parts. Instead of giving quality, they decide, for example, the hard drive. They put something very slow and not very performant, and the RAM too, the power supply too, even, which is the power supply is extremely important. But a lot of these companies decide to purchase very cheap power supplies to keep the computer at low costs, which is incredibly dangerous, of course.
Hmm. Well, to be honest, um, I I tried to connect my old laptop to the internet like a few months ago, maybe a few years ago, and it still worked okay. I was still able to I was surprisingly still able to browse the web um decently,
Hmm.
surprisingly. It I kind of forgot what I wanted to say, so actually I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and I'll be back in a few
All right,
minutes.
all right.
Hold on a second.
So AI, what type of games do you play on your PC?
So I've actually not been playing games lately, but what I usually do is just like both like you're like uh Sandstorm Insurgency, PUBG, and
All right, PUBG, yeah.
I like the like those are like the games that I.
Hmm. I used to play PUBG before, but I stopped recently. I mean, they kind of stopped optimizing the game and making it better. They just kind of gave up, I feel.
Yo, yo, I'm not gonna mess with this Commodore for right now. I don't even know what's wrong with it. I just know that it comes with a scrambled screen. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna put you to the side, and I'm just going to work on you later. I'm just gonna go maybe play some PUBG.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still be in the call, and I'll probably still do the podcast just down.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just hope I don't actually run it over.
I'll be back in a second. All right.
Alright. Didn't notice
Hey,
it
sorry,
now.
I'm back.
Whoa there.
Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, so I decided to search up map leaks of PUBG because apparently PUBG's getting new overworks.
Oh,
And
really?
I got fooled by a RuneScape map. And I didn't notice till I scrolled down the comments and it said this would be a pretty cool map though, but it's from RuneScape.
RuneScape map. I never played
Yeah.
RuneScape. My brother did, but I never did.
I can send you this RuneScape map that I got confused by.
Isn't the RuneScape map like massive?
Yeah, it's pretty big. And it has like a bunch of cut off edges, so
Huh.
yeah, it wouldn't look too good. I mean, unless they actually smoothed out the edge. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god. Oh,
Damn.
now I found the what do you call it? I think it's one of the GTA game maps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at one point I was actually trying to make a bunch of unturned maps, like unturned games.
Yeah, Unturned. Yeah, I used to play that a lot.
Because back then I would always I was like, I want to make a bunch of maps for Unturned. And I was actually making a map at one point, but I gave up after a while. Don't know why. I guess I just gave up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. But I've designed a bunch of maps using paper. But I never really actually planned out everything. I just sort of just drew like boxes for like buildings and stuff like that, and then and then just said I will make this someday.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know where they are. I don't even know where the maps are at this point.
I mean, Unturned was a very popular game like a couple years ago with 2.0, but now it's almost nobody plays it anymore.
Oh yeah, isn't he like working on a new game and just gave up? Like he worked on the Unturned got like a new game. Or they're making a new game out.
But I mean,
they still
just the fact that it's one guy that made the game, it's kind of incredible. Like the amount of work that it must have taken to create that game is insane, and he's just one person.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been playing the game recently, and then I just realized that I have almost every single achievement except for Champion, Fishing, Ensign, Lieutenant, Major, and Kill Magma Zombie.
You know what's funny? I have all of them. I have all the achievements.
Well, I I could have probably gotten the Magma Zombie one because I think the few times that I was the last time I was playing, I was like actually cheating in the game because I was bored and decided to try.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And no, and I was in the cave and I couldn't find how to get to the Magma Zombie. Like I got into the cave, but I couldn't actually find the way to the Magma Zombie.
Yeah.
And I died multiple times because of it. I tried free camming it, but I couldn't even find it. Well, I did find it, but I couldn't find a way to get to it.
Yeah.
And now I'm confused on how to get to it.
Unturned gives me a lot of nostalgia. I used to play with my friends, you know. I had a big base in one of the airfields, and I just farmed the zombies. It was awesome.
My best memories. Well, some of my memories are from the Minecraft menu music.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna try to find the song.
I know it just gives me so many memories, and some memories that I wish were still around. Like actually being with my actual friends, because those friends, we aren't really friends anymore.
Ah, okay.
You know what's funny? The
Yeah.
other day at school, someone put like the some Minecraft lyrics music.
Can you put the bot back in the channel?
Well, I mean, like, are you gonna play copyrighted music or something?
No. It's just it's the Minecraft music.
Well, isn't it copyrighted?
But I mean, there's a lot of people putting this on YouTube, so I doubt it's gonna be copyrighted.
Hold on. Is Minecraft song copyrighted? Alright. It doesn't even tell me if it's copyrighted or not.
But I mean, the amount of people that puts the soundtrack and the music on YouTube is insane. So I doubt it.
All right, I guess I could risk it. I mean, it's not like if I'm gonna monetize this anyway.
If it gets removed, we'll just remove it and then put it back.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And that's some good music.
Oh, everybody started talking at once in my chat, so now I have to
I mean, it's a good song, Yagi.
Yes.
For
It's a
for
good soundtrack.
yeah, for a Minecraft game. I mean, for Minecraft. I used to play on the Minecraft server like a long time ago. It was like recreation of Lord of the Rings with 64 people, 32 versus 32. Name it was awesome, man. It was best fucking server ever.
Yeah, I used to play Minecraft, a double pirated version Minecraft.
Oh,
My friend had a pirated version of Minecraft,
mm-hmm.
and then I asked for a copy, so I just copied the pirated version. So it's a
Yeah.
double pirated.
And it worked?
Yeah, it works.
Huh. That's cool.
But like it's stuck at version 1.4.3. You can't really upgrade it, so
Yeah. I mean, but the funny thing is that Mojang knew that people were pirating their game because in one of the options in their server creation tool, it said that if you wanted to accept people who had cracked the game or not. So I feel like they probably knew it. But like making the game able to crack is, I just found out, is an incredible marketing strategy because people play the game, but they also don't have access to most of the servers. So people get addicted to the game like a lot. So a massive amount of people get addicted, and then almost all of them buy the game because they want to play the real servers without the hackers and everyone. The real servers that don't lag. I mean, it's a good idea.
yes.
Okay, the Minecraft music is. If I remember, the Minecraft music is allowed to be used.
Is what? Is allowed to be used?
It's allowed to be used, and
Okay.
but you cannot upload the music as if it's like separate from everything else.
Oh, okay. So you can. All right. So you can put things over it then. You can change it.
Well, I mean, like I think they mean by that. I mean, like you cannot upload my music as is, and then like I mean, like for example, if you like just made a video just with the music playing in the background and then try to monetize it.
Ah, shit.
But you didn't specify. But you can use it if you put the credits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you just have to put in credits that you're using it.
All right.
And
Well,
it's D4118. Okay. Now I don't have what's my keyboard. I need to make sure.
All right.
no Minecraft music.
Oh no.
Copyright.
Let's see.
Anyway, I'm gonna wait for my puppy to actually through. It probably it's taking a really long time to power on. Oh. Did anybody hear that?
Yeah,
I heard
kind of.
a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my storage ammo boxes getting knocked over.
Ammo boxes.
Ow.
Oof.
Well, there's not actual ammo in them. One of them is just filled with model chain rails. One of them is filled with nothing, and one of them is filled with my everlasting depression. JK is filled with random technology.
Are you preparing for something? You had me scared there for a second. You know, what was that noise? Oh, it's just my ammo box. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's America. What do you want?
They're just military surplus ammo boxes that aren't really used anymore. One's a 50. I think remember one of them was 50 BMG rifle round. We're meant to store it, not actually in there right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll grab it. Hold on, there's Brent Penny.
It was that in Korean. Oh, it's just my R15. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, it doesn't say on it. It doesn't. Oh no. Oh, it's a 17 M2A1.
M2A1. Oh, okay.
And
One of my friends has a Russian Cold War magazine box in his bedroom.
Nice. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Actually, I have two. I have 4 ammo boxes.
Four.
Two
Oh,
M4,
Ooh.
two
you're
M2.
you're ready for the inevitable, man.
Yes, I am. Alright, so I forgot about the one that's on my actual desk. I don't know how I forgot about it. I just did. So I have 2 M2A1 ammo boxes, and then 2 M19A1 boxes.
Huh.
I put
Isn't M19A1 a pistol? I think. I'm not sure. No, it's probably not.
It just comes up with
Yeah.
M19. You know.
M19A1. That's it.
It just comes up with ammo boxes.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
it's a. Oh wait, nope. It's apparently a bunch of tanks based off the name.
Ooh, wait. I found that.
So,
Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's called M19A1. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that's my bigger box. That's right here. Oh no, not mine. Mine's the M2A1.
M21.
Oh, yep, it's the 50 cal. gun. And then my smaller boxes are not coming up with anything. They're probably for M19A1. Oh, come on, we have enough M19A1. It's just giving up. So brand new 30 caliber M19A1 empty. All right. Wait, hold on. I'm right now on the Wikipedia page, and oh, it's just a type of ammo box. That's really all it is. That's really what the markings on my ammo box. Yeah. Hey, you want to hear how loud it is to close one of these boxes?
Sure, yeah.
That's it. That was it. Hold on, let me do it again.
Yeah.
It's a loud pop, and I'm wearing noise canceling headphones and partially deaf, and it's like a loud pop.
I mean, if you're using a 50 cal machine gun, I guess you don't mind about making a little bit of noise.
I mean, it's the smaller one. The big ones are even louder.
Unless you put a suppressor on it, I'm not sure if it will work. Probably not.
Someone did actually modify one to have a suppressor, and the suppressor melted off in like 800 rounds. So,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't recommend that.
I think I saw that video actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of insane how much heat a gun can put out. It's enough to melt iron. Damn.
Remember cap guns?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I remember modifying a cap gun so it could actually shoot small things.
Oh no.
But it doesn't
Damn.
really work very well.
Oh, okay.
My friend has a cap gun, and I think I don't think you have any more of that pop stuff anymore. Like, I can make the pop noise, but I think it semi works. But I think something got removed off of it. So now part of the like, you know how like revolvers have like that spinning thing. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Yeah. I think that got removed off his gun.
You know what? You know what? Me and my friends decided to do this summer is we're gonna go at my cottage in the forest and do a 4-day long airsoft game. So we sleep in the woods, we eat in the woods, everything, and we have two camps with 2 flags, 2 teams, and the other team was to find the enemy base through the forest, which is like 2 kilometers distance. So yeah, so you gotta find the other base. Then every rule is allowed, except for maybe burning the forest. But you know, so what me and my friends decided to do is we're gonna buy some sound grenades. So what we're gonna do is that when they're sleeping, the enemy team is sleeping. We're
Just
gonna
drop
find their
it.
camp. Yeah, we're gonna drop it in, and they're so solid. The only way to stop them is to one, break them with a sledgehammer, or two, put the pin back in, and we have the pin. So it's gonna be pretty funny, I think. Yes, yeah,
And
So-
Rihanna just tapping it. Rihanna tapping your communications, and they know.
yeah.
So let's bring sledgehammers.
Imagine just sleeping in the forest at -5 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much it is in Fahrenheit, and then just hearing it's so loud. Actually, it's so loud that like I had headphones on at my school. I was just checking how much noise it made, and everybody in the damn room heard me through my headphones. The sound was like at 1%, man. It's like a blaring siren. And it's gonna be so funny when I hear everyone just wake up and run around trying to find their guns to try to find us.
While you're at it, just try to find the flag too.
Yeah,
Just yoink the flag and drop the town grenade.
yeah. You know, you just buy the 3 of them, so it's triple the sound and drop them in the camp.
I mean, you also probably use it as a distraction. Like throw it deeper into the forest and then like run the opposite direction in case you ever need to run away from them
Yeah,
or retreat. And that definitely sounds fun. I would join in if I even lived near you or even was old enough to actually, be out in the wood with strangers.
I mean, if you're willing to drive 500 miles, sure.
Is it a private property at least?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
own the land?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, we
Plus, like-
co-own the land. We don't own all of the forest. There's a lot of people around, but no, there's not a lot of people around. But there's like we own the
Hey.
forest between 3 or 4 other families.
Damn.
Yeah,
They're probably the moment they hear the flash sound grenade, you're like, what?
yeah, no, but they almost never come because one of the families, their cottage burned down a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Oh,
other one,
alright.
it's been 3 years since we haven't seen him, and the 3 other families, they live so far away that we never see them. Yeah, so it would be like a very loud grenade if they could hear it, which I doubt they will. Really doubt it. Alright, well, guys,